Today we're counting. Thank you for joining. Today we're counting on the top 10 Borealises in video games. We're starting off with Animal Crossing. It's probably like for the Nintendo Wii or the Nintendo Switch. In fact, I believe this is the Nintendo Switch Animal Crossing version, but I think they do have a Borealises in other Animal Crossing games. That was number 10. This is number 9. And it's from Legend of Zelda's Link's The Breath of the Wild Awakening, where you can be Wolf Link and howl at the Borealises. This next one is a video game, and guess what? You guys already know that if it's called The Thing, a Borealises is called Northern Lights. And this is something that exists in Alaska and also in the northern parts, but sometimes in other parts too, even lower than that. But in your game called Northern Lights, you better have the Northern Lights. When it's daytime, it's just daytime snow time. But when it's nighttime, there you go. You get the you get the Northern Lights. Another game that has the Northern Lights is from Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64, and it's a video game that I do love very much and dearly. And if you've ever played Paper Mario, then you know that it has some of the best sort of ribbon style Aurora Borealises, and they still are when you go into the battle menu, they're there, and even when you're just walking around, they're there. And watch out for the spooky star ghost, even though he's just a bunch of star kids. Thank you for joining me today for the top 10 Borealises in video game. This next one is from Skyrim. Skyrim is a video game that we all do know and love. And if you're ever taking the time to look up from your adventures and look up at the sky at the nighttime, you'll probably see the Northern Lights. And this is another game called. We all know Konami has some of the best Aurora Borealises in a video game. It's called The Penguin Adventure, and it's a game where you play as a penguin in an adventure. And I guess those are supposed to be maybe the Borealises, but on the cover, it's the ones that are on the cover of the video game. Those are really the best ones. But that also, when you're underwater, that also might be the reflection of the Borealis above you. So who knows? This next one is a Sonic adventure game. It's called Sonic Spins Around, and it's careful, don't get a game over if you hit the spiky things. But when you're playing in the Snowtime Village Christmas Land with the Ferris wheels, with the Ferris Buellers, there's a Borealis right up there. And you see it, you saw it. It's called Sonic the 4. It's called Sonic 4 the Hedgehog. This next one is an Aurora Borealis from the legendary Starfi. A legendary Starfi is a very good game. And it has very good levels and very good graphics and very good everything, and especially a Borealises. And they're right there. And it's in the background. These are usually all in the background, and they are always usually in the sky. Usually. This next one is from it's a level. It's a video game level, and it's from a fighting game. It's from this fighting game here, and it was remade into a remade version right here. And of course the Aurora Borealises are very beautiful at nighttime, and sometimes you don't even want to fight. You just want to look up at the sky instead of doing the fighting game. And there they are. And the fighting game is called probably Street Fighter. This next one is another Northern Lights, and guess what? It's from the game called Never Alone. You guessed it. It's the best number 1 Northern Lights ever in a video game, because how many Aurora Borealises can fly around and are included as like an enemy in the game? It's the only one that I know of, and that's what makes it the best one. And thank you for joining me today. And have a good day.